Hi, Jenny here. Today we are going to make our own homemade Twix candy bar. Let's get started. For this recipe we are going to need 1 cup of butter softened, half a cup of powdered sugar, 2 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 11 ounces of caramels, 1 tablespoon of whipping cream, and 12 ounces of milk chocolate chips. First we will beat together our butter and powdered sugar. Alright, that's all beat together well. We're going to scrape down the beater just so that all the ingredients get mixed together well as we add the rest. Alright, we're going to add our vanilla, salt, and flour. Alright, this has a nice doughy type feel to it that we can make our crust with. It's going to be kind of like a shortbread cookie crust. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees and we will prepare our pan. So we're going to use an 8-inch or 9-inch square pan and some parchment paper. Because it's going into the oven, it needs to be like a parchment paper, not wax paper. So to try to make it fit nicer in the pan, we'll see. I saw this trick. We'll see if it works. Pinch the corners. All right. Get the parchment paper up against the corner. See where we pinched it? Okay. So you kind of see some little marks there. We're going to fold it to those marks. Alright, and now we are just going to cut just each of the sides into that mark. Hopefully this should fit really nicely in here then. Sure it will. Well, I haven't done this before, right? First time for the camera. Yeah, well. Maybe I will just cut more to make it look nicer. Cut off that whole flap. Well, I'll have to look up more tips on how to do that more properly. I think I watched a quick little, TikTok, little helpful, this is how you do it. Of course hers was also completely even with the pan size and Didn't say how to measure for that. I'll cut down my sides a little bit. We will make it work. Alright, good enough. Got your prepared pan. And now we're just going to put our crust in there. Okay, once you've got that in a nice, pressed down in a nice even layer, we are then going to put that into our oven in the 350 degrees for 21 to 25 minutes. Should just start turning a little bit brown up on top here. It smells delicious. A little brown around the edges there. So this is done. We'll let it cool for a little bit. We'll work on our caramel layer. Alright, I measured out 11 ounces of the caramels because they're the big ones and I had to unwrap them. Otherwise, there are packages available in the store if you can find them. Kind of like the chocolate chips, but they're little caramel bits. Couldn't find those in the stores, that's what we had. So that's what we're going with. Put those in a microwavable bowl, add your 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, and then we're going to microwave these until they're nice and soft. Back to grade school and high school, opening your milk cartons when they don't open. And that nice cardboardy taste. Ooh. Pretty melted, not very smooth. All right, well, that's all melted. Our shortbread is cool enough, cool to touch. The caramel will stick better if it's just a tad warm. So you don't want to cool it completely. So this is perfect. And we'll just spread this on top. Ooh, alright. I'm going to do that kind of carefully, although I got the shortbread actually kind of coming up on me here. That's not good. So, not bad. The caramel was too hot. I didn't wait a little long enough for that. I should let the shortbread cool a little bit more, but it'll be alright. Still got that caramel layer on top, even though some of the shortbread there was picking up. But I'm going to pop that in the refrigerator now for 30 minutes. Caramel! It's been 30 minutes that the bars have been in the refrigerator, so now we are going to melt our chocolate and get that ready for the topping. So, same as before, truffle chips in the bowl, melt them in the microwave for a minute, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie. We will spread this all on top of our bars, on top of the caramel here. Well, that's spread nicely. Alrighty then, back in the refrigerator for another 30 minutes. It's been at least 30 minutes that these have been in the refrigerator. The chocolate looks pretty set. The middle seems a little shiny, the edges are dull. So we'll see how this cuts. Pretty thick. So obviously this isn't exactly like a Twix bar with having chocolate coating all over, but it's kind of like one of those cookie bars. Now we just make it in kind of bar form. So this will be interesting. You can feel that caramel. Feel that caramel in there, but it looks like it all wants to stick. Oof! I haven't cut them the little ways yet, just the big ways. So one, it needed to be refrigerated longer. Either way, we'll see how they taste and how they compare. The homemade Twix bars are done, kind of. As you saw when I was cutting them, the chocolate still wasn't really set in the middle of the bars. So that needs to go back in the refrigerator for a little bit longer. But in any case, the layers kind of separated. I did look over several recipes before choosing this one. This one seemed a little bit simpler to make. But one of the things that multiple recipes mentioned was that the caramel layer may not stick to the shortbread layer very well. You should put the caramel on as the shortbread is still a little bit warm. And so I thought I did that. Seemed to be not too warm. It seemed to be a good temperature. So, but I see that that's separating. This recipe is from the site called Sugary Sweets, so I will leave that linked below. And that's it. Let's taste test it, see how it goes. So I have a real Twix bar here. Broke that in half. So, see, you've got the little shortbread layer, the caramel layer. See how that one is. Very crunchy. Caramel is very chewy. And chocolatey. Yeah, I wonder if that would help keep the whole thing together, is actually if it was all covered in chocolate instead of just the top. But would also, maybe not, because you'd still have to cut it. before dipping it in the chocolate to get it out. I don't know, just thinking. All right, anyways. Possibilities, think of the future. Let's try ours. Shortbread is very crumbly, as opposed to the Twix bar, which is very crunchy. Caramel is very chewy. The chocolate layer is okay. It's almost kind of thick. Instead of having just a hint of chocolate, kind of have a big chocolate taste too. So, I don't know. For me, this one kind of didn't really make it. I've liked some of the other ones I've done. I've liked those above. Some of the other candy bars that I've made, those have tasted more like what they're supposed to taste like. This one's okay. But as far as a Twix bar, I think I'd rather have a store-bought Twix bar. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I'm gonna probably eat some more of my snack. You guys keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.